I've got a folder here called religious cunts. I just threw a couple of articles in here.
Let's hear it.
The first one is
God.
the headline's ultra orthodox. We're trying to get better. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
The first headline is ultra orthodox Jewish men refuse to sit by women on plane. Flight gets delayed. This is from addictinginfo.org. At what point does religious freedom infringe upon the rights of others? Apparently, when the misogyny of what was that?
I like that word.
Yeah.
What is
Sicko. last week on the eve of Rosh Hashanah. I should read this like that British reporter from there.
Do it.
Last week on the eve of Rosh Hashanah.
What was his
On
tagline?
the start. Huh?
What was his tagline?
Oh. With lightning speed. With lightning speed.
That's good. Anyway, what happened?
On the start of the Jewish high holidays, the holiest time of the year, an El Al air flight from New York to Tel Aviv was delayed when several ultra-Orthodox Jewish men refused to sit next to women.
Are they not allowed? Keep reading. Are they not allowed?
Yeah, their thing says they're not supposed to, I guess.
Why can't
I
they
don't
sit
know,
next
dude.
to a girl?
I don't know, because they're crazy. Because they don't like nice things. Because they're fucking stupid. Because they live by things that happened 3,000 fucking years ago. And they're still in the old Testament, you know? They're just nutbags. They're completely insane.
Then don't fly on a fucking plane.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get on a goddamn plane. You fucking morons.
Jesus Christ.
That's the thing. We're supposed to bend to like, why is religion... I would almost say that like non-religious people are given a double standard, but I would instead say religious people are given a half standard in a lot of fucking situations.
You're right, dude.
And why the fuck are we expected as a society to bend to your superstition, you fucking asshole?
Because he says, I don't want to sit next to a chick because it's uncomfortable for me from my religion. Well, I don't want to sit next to a fucking big fat fucking slob, and I can't make that happen.
Right.
You just have to deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So why is your reasoning because you know Moses
I
is
don't
more
want to sit
better
next
than
to
my
I don't
reasoning?
want to sit next to an Orthodox Jew because and I'll tell you why.
That's what we'll do.
I'll tell you
That's
why.
what we'll do.
I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to have a million fucking questions in my head the entire fucking... I just want to sit next to somebody that we might be able to talk about music or something, or I don't know. But like, an Orthodox Jew sits next to me, all I'm going to have is questions that I'm not allowed to fucking ask. What is that shit hanging off of your head? Well, maybe I would even ask him. Then he'd be annoyed at me. I don't want to fucking deal with it. I don't want you around me. You have weird clothes. Your fucking beliefs don't make sense to me. Get out of my plane. That's my
That's what we should do. We should tell everybody out there to fucking refuse to sit next to Orthodox Jews.
That's on like cheesy conservative radio. That would be the clip that they played for like the commercial. Just like, doo-doo-doo, Chicago's edgy talk. I don't know what you're doing. I don't like your clothes. Get off of my plane. It's like, that's like the 8:70 a.m. Sorry.
No, I agree, man. I don't even go on planes because, maybe I'll go on a plane now. Never mind.
Dude, how about we go on planes and refuse to sit next to religious people?
Yeah,
There's
everybody.
no one, you know what?
We'll have a reason not to sit next to anybody, and we'll demand to sit by ourselves.
Fucking Ash Wednesday comes around. You're all walking around with your stupid...
How creepy is that, dude?
God, I hate religious people.
No, serious. That's a creepy thing. And they come in and they try to talk to you like a normal person, and you just can't stop staring at this fucking
why you have-
X on their head. And
Every
they
year.
think that because they think that what's her name?
I don't know, Mary Magdalene.
Well, what do they call her? Yeah, Maria. Or what are the Mexicans? Because I live by a lot of Mexicans.
No,
They
you're
call her
talking about
Guadalupe. And they think somehow Guadalupe fucking made their day better by putting the
That's
ashes.
not the same as Mary Magdalene.
Dude, that's the whore, dude.
No, that was Jesus's main...
I thought she was a prostitute.
But it was like Jesus's bottom bitch.
What I'm saying was people with fucking weird marks on their heads are not respectable to me.
No, it's weird.
It's fucking weird.
Hindus I'm kind of intrigued by because I think it represents the...
Real thing?
Yeah, the
pineal?
The pineal. So, I mean, that's kind of intriguing. But
It's called the pineal.
The pineal.
Yeah, whatever.
Orthodox Jews keep the genders separate for like a lot of reasons, supposedly. But at the root of which is that they believe that men's souls and women's souls come from different places.
Homosexuals.
They come from complementary but opposite sources. So
Really?
they have to worship differently to accommodate their gender soul.
That is so strange. Do you know what? I have a message for them that just came in from one of the listeners.
Fuck you! 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 Fuck you!
All right.
Wait, so they separate? They're not allowed to be next to girls and stuff like all the time, or just during teachings, or how does it? What? I don't like this at all.
No, it says strict. I just read a thing that says strict Jewish law prohibits unrelated men and women from touching.
And
obviously, there's different. Well, but it's fuck that. That's all over religion.
I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm anti.
No, but we all have to see. Here's the thing.
Sodomatic.
Religion has a lot of time this weird stance, and we all have to agree that like total fucking just unprohibited sexual promiscuity is probably not good, and just like total like rigid like weird fear of sex is not good. There's a healthy fucking balance out there, you know? I mean, but this is retarded. Like what?
Well, and they go on to say, too, that another reason why they like to keep the genders separate, especially in worship, is because they find the opposite gender distracting, and it, like, detracts from the worship experience overall.
Why couldn't these guys sit down and say, hey, listen, woman, I'm not allowed to touch girls because of my religion. Obviously, I'm wearing the fucking hat. You see that. So you know I'm serious. And then maybe educate them and say, please just don't touch me, not even like arm or anything. That's weird for us. And the girl would probably be like...
only make them want to do it more.
The girl would probably be like, all right, cool. You know, that's weird as shit.
You don't know nothing about
women. You don't
women.
want to touch no gray-haired, curly fucking sideburn-having motherfucker, do you?
Women between the age of like 16 and 26 can just be convinced of anything by telling them that you don't like them. That's about all you have to do. Just like, I'm not that into you. Well, then I want you more than anything in the world. I'll prove to you that you want me. Like, that's pretty much as simple as fucking women are between those ages. Yeah.
But you know people's religion is fucked, so chicks probably wouldn't touch them. You know, if he explained it.
You don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing.
I've had so many problems with chicks just trying to touch me.
Atheist
You know?
penis grabbers, fucking just flying around the country.
My whole life,
I've barely Jewish men to fucking touch.
I've barely been able to get anything done because of just women just following me everywhere I go. You know what I mean? Just fucking can't get rid of just women. Just you know, that's the weird arrogance of stuff like this. Is like 99% of the world is trying to figure out how to either get along in a relationship or even attract someone of the other sex. And this, you know, no, we must have none of it. And you know, there just is constant temptation thrown at them because they're fucking unattainable. That's how women work. That is, you know that.
Women are fucking silly ass.
Fact checker,
broads.
Did you check that? Is that true?
Yes.
The thing about
check
chicks
this.
is
Are women silly ass broads? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
They are so much further into the fucking mind control of the whole social structure than men. That is true. Men only follow because you guys have the things with the thing.
Peenie.
No, it's true. It's totally true. Women are fucking completely weird. Like 12-year-old girls, they all listen to the same music. They all listen to the same shit. Is that a pussy?
No, I said peenie.
Was that what you meant though, right?
Penis.
Oh, no, women have a pussy, not a penis.
It's a non-threatening way to say penis. That's what women like it when you call them, when you call it your peenie.
Why does vagina sound so disgusting?
I don't know. It doesn't to
Why would
most
everybody?
people, I don't think.
The word itself, I don't like it.
Yeah, it is kind of a gross word.
It's
I don't know. I think it's because like.
Sorry, girl.
It's just not an attractive word, but neither is penis. It's
penis. No, penis is
you know,
like fucking stupid sounding.
They're both like sciencey sounding words.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. Yeah, that's why you got to have vulgar ones. You know, behind the scenes. I dug deep into what men and women call their genitalia.
Girl,
that was Jesse
girl,
Ventura.
I love fucking your vagina. You hear me, girl? Give me a kiss.
Yeah, it's some sexy sex over there. So,
all right, why are we talking about this?
I don't know, but because we're on a topic called religious cunts.
Oh yeah,
and these fucking
they're totally worried about sex. These Jewish guys,
these fucking Jew bags are walking around.
we can't say.
You can't say that. Is that no?
Should I fact check it?
I think
I don't know.
fact check that.
I
Call
don't
me
feel
a-
like that's the most offensive thing that's
Call me
been
a
uttered on
fucking
the show.
Gentile bag. Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
Gentle bag.
Gentle bag. That's what Old
Oh,
gentle
fuck.
bag. Man,
Why are you getting racist before me now?
That's not a race thing. That's it's
Jew
a
bag?
it's a Zionist thing. It's it's deeper. Old gentle bags. Man, when he'd teabag you barely even knew it. Just lightly brush. I mean, just the top layer of his epidermis across your forehead. Old gentle bags Johnson. That's what they least invasive.
You know what's weird about the
teabag
top,
you've
the
ever
roof of
had.
your mouth, the roof of your mouth and your nutsack? It tells you that you're split in half somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like
Yeah, it's got the seam.
it's got the seam.
It's like it's how they sewed you
Like
together.
your nutsack has the seam, and the roof of your mouth has the same seam.
It's like ways things you have in common with a Cabbage Patch doll. You got that one seam all
Maybe
the way
that's
through the middle.
well, that's weird, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Sorry
it is
for
weird.
I don't know why I brought that up, but I
Oh,
brought it
fuck,
up.
it's worth talking about,
I
man.
think so.
Let's do 15 minutes on it. Fucking split.
Well,
You
the
think
right
somebody-
ball bag.
All right,
and let's get out
fucking
of here.
back to this. No, we're not ready for a break. We got to finish the religious cunt
I
second.
didn't say break. Who said break?
Descendant. I threw this in here. But let's get through this really fast. This is going to be tempting to spend time on, but let's get
Let's
through it
go.
really fast. Oh, by the way, call us up 630-599-7827, 630-599-7827, or contact us at sundayeveningoverdose@gmail.com. Descendant of Scientology's founder has disciples of his own. So I guess the grandchild of
That guy was a fuckbag, the founder. I've heard things he said.
old L. Ron Gentlebags Hubbard. That's what they called him.
Oh, fuck.
This guy, it's his great grandson. Okay, so let's see. This guy's name is DeWolf. Okay.
What?
Yeah. All right. So, and apparently he looks exactly like his great grandfather L. Ron Hubbard, who is the shall we call him a visionary?
Well, he knows how to take all of people's monies for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it's no crazier than any other religion. That's where I would, South Park
It's
made
crazier because of the LSD.
South Park made the famous point in American pop culture, at least, and that's like as far as the fucking Scientology discussion has gone, really. And they made that point of like, is it any crazier than Christian beliefs or and they were like, yeah, it's way crazier. I disagree. I think it's the same amount crazy. I think it's been around for less time. And
That's
that's
super crazier.
no, it's really not.
What do you know anything about Xenu and how he fucking?
Yeah, I know the whole story.
Oh my god,
I know
That
the whole
is
story.
Super crazy.
No, it's no crazier.
Than a guy on a cross. It is crazier.
No. It's really no crazier than the really end all be all of the Christian discussion. There's a man in the sky. He was angered by certain people that didn't behave right. He did this punishment, then he created this place and that place, but it's just another primitive
it was
way of
about
explaining
aliens.
it. No,
That's how I
the
heard
guy
it.
knew something about human nature, and he knew here's all people want. They want a simple fucking explanation for this weird fucking place that we are right now. This world and this life and this thing that we share that we're slowly figuring out. We're decoding reality and consciousness, and they want an easy explanation because it's hard. And most of
You know
us
how
are
you
going to
probably
die.
sorry.
Most of us are going to die not knowing any more than we know now, But he knew something about human nature, that he knew that people would take that easy answer, and it's the most fucking valuable thing on this fucking planet, is a bit of comfort from this burning question of why. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean?
Sure.
And he knew that all you had to do was provide an explanation that hit some key factors. Why are people bad? What happens when we die? Why are we here? What is this test? Because we all seem to understand that we're tested here in some ways. So-
you only provide this information to people with big fat fucking bankrolls.
Well, at the
And
beginning,
you sell,
no.
You know how
No,
he probably sold
That's
it.
not true. Or millions of other people that aren't fucking talked about. I've talked to people myself that escaped from Scientology in California that had their fucking $22,000 bank account drained. They take anybody. I mean,
Whatever,
they take everybody.
sure, yeah,
and they also lived as
why are all these rich
hang on.
people? Why are all these actors buying into it forever? I think they sell it as, you know what? You're important enough now. You get to know this knowledge that everybody knows all the big ups. You know, that's probably how they fucking sell it. Like now you're part
So
of the
they sold it to
club.
the big shots first, and they're
they
like,
said, hey, big shot, you know, you're part of the club now. You can know this sacred knowledge.
Right.
Yeah. So that's probably how they sell it for sure.
sure. And
Then you-
the people I talked to two girls. This is just how weird my fucking life is for some
Jesus.
reason. I used to wait tables at a place, and over the course of about 2 years, I got to know these two sisters that came in at about 3 o'clock when nobody else would be there. And they'd always sit there for about an hour and a half, have a couple, beers or glass of wine, eat a big meal, dessert and shit, And they were not exactly petite women. They like to eat, which is fine.
That rhymes.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that at all. But they would sit there for a long time. In other words, so eventually, over the course of the 2 years, I knew that the one had gone to California to save the other from Scientology. That's all they had mentioned, and I really slowly coaxed it out for like about a year and a half, a year.
You're talking
maybe
about
even
LSD?
more. Listen, we finally got to the point where I was able to ask some questions like, how did you get tricked? Well, she started dating a guy. Mm-hmm. He got her into it.
That's probably how they do it. They probably have assassin fucking
Manson style,
yeah.
dude. It was Manson style. They got her into it.
They probably have hot chicks too that go out
She
for
said,
dudes.
listen, before she knew it, she was basically like brainwashed into being a sex slave, like on call 24 hours a day sex slave.
To who? All the higher ranked Scientologists?
Yeah, right. And she started bawling in the middle of the restaurant. And
I knew it.
no, she started just completely bawling. And I was like, all right, we don't have to talk anymore, And her and her sister were like, no, it's okay. I'm just, because we knew each other well enough. They're like, it's okay. They knew I wanted to know legitimately for my own purposes to fucking, I guess, because, to get the story out there or whatever. And
you
they
realize
told me,
that you just told the Scientologist where they eat, what time every day of the week, just so they can assassinate her. Good job.
no, I've worked at so many fucking restaurants, dude.
Okay.
No one would know
That's
this.
true.
So, no, dude. She really broke down, and she really.
Why
fucking
didn't you tell
all
me
out.
about that? That's insane.
I don't know why I never told you about that. Yeah.
Wow. Is this somebody we can get on the
No.
program?
No.
Here? Why not?
Would she? Because I just know that she wouldn't.
Just use the whole Alex Jones technique. Hey, disclosure is safety. Trust me.
Yeah. Well.
We'll do that
no,
to
she's
her.
safe now.
And all his guests die, and he never says nothing about it.
She'd be a lot less safe if she started doing that because she's unknown. She's this is the shit I shouldn't be saying. They're not the same people anymore. So but no, I had to get to be decent friends with them for about 2 years before they
Wow.
told me this. And
Did you ask about LSD?
no, but she did say that I think they were doing meth and shit like that. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. Get people hooked.
Right. So whatever, man. That's what I've heard about Scientology. I don't know. We gotta stop getting
Let's move
fucking
on.
subtracted about subtracted.
We've
from
gotta
this.
stop subtracting how we
So this guy,
operates.
whatever, dude. What's with this guy? Did you find anything? He goes out and does like fucking poetry, and he's like a slam poet and stuff, and does all kinds of pieces about how Scientology is bullshit. Now he's got like an anti-Scientologist following. This is the great grandchild of L. Ron Hubbard that we're talking
Wait,
about.
he's anti-Scientology?
Yeah, he's totally anti-Scientology.
He's anti-Scientology?
He's empty. What do you got?
He's never actually been involved in Scientology. He was raised Baptist Christian, and
They're just as
probably
fucking
doesn't
creepy.
really even know very much about it if he's like everybody else who's not involved in it. But he has openly said that it is a the most devious systematic brainwashing system that's ever been invented.
L. Ron Hubbard's son, who had the same name, L. Ron Hubbard Jr., said of his father, 99% of anything my father ever wrote or said about himself is untrue. So there you go.
He's like Kim Jong-un. Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Just fucking maniacs. Back then too, there was this whole climate of like sci-fi writers were not considered like the nerds and kind of like idiots that they might be today. Sci-fi writers back then were some of the cream of the crop of like some of them were just like rubbing elbows with like Hollywood people and hanging out with like ultra elite, we know all about that, about the dystopic novels that came out in the 40s and stuff, and they were fucking big news back then.
Nowadays,
These guys
the ones
were,
that come out say the same exact shit.
yeah, but my point was like these guys were influential members of society just by being sci-fi writers.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Orwell worked for the CIA, didn't he? For a long ass time.
yeah, whatever. I made my point.
Didn't he? Didn't he though?
Yeah.
I'm only validating your point, didn't he? His
Yeah,
name
he
was
did,
something.
yeah.
He had another name and shit.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm talking about the way that they were like viewed in society was different.
Oh.
They were a little bit more rock stars back then. Is what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I wasn't alive
Really?
in the 40s.
Come on, you knew that.
I didn't know shit.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm agreeing.
Oh,
That's all.
You're talking about whatever.
can we get to this fucking thing? The last.
Alright,
This is
well,
the
you
last
start
part of
talking
the,
about despots, and I get weird. So I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
we're talking about religious cunts. Right
Oh,
now.
that's right. Well, Scientology isn't a religion. Is it a religion? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so.
What do you think it is?
Well, Xenu fucking blew all the fucking
It's-
people, all the.
What would
on
be
the-
even another possibility of something that you could think it was?
Cult, but that's the same
It-
thing.
It's not It doesn't seem like a creation story. Well, it does, but
Dude, it's a religion. It's the same. That's what I'm
From
saying. It's
what
the
I've
same
read-
exact shit as
from what I
Christianity.
read-
It just
Absolutely
was
a creation
started fucking 50, 60, 70 years ago,
but
whatever.
from what
it's
I've
the same
read,
shit, dude.
Tell
It's
me
the
if I'm
same
wrong
shit.
from what I know about it, because nobody probably knows about it. Let's talk about it. Does it have to do with the intergalactic fucking like republic that sent all their undesirables here under somebody's rule, and they nuked them, and that's where the bad feelings come from?
No, they were Christians.
What?
Just kidding.
No, am I right from Scientology? It's like an intergalactic like entity that sent its prisoners here that were nuked. Isn't that how it goes down? I'm telling you, it's
Dude, who
really weird.
cares? It's dumb.
It's fucking creepy.
Do you want me to
yeah.
fact check this?
No, I don't care.
That's not
Everybody can
creation.
go watch the South Park episode if
Yeah.
you want to see
That's
that.
is that what the fuck?
Yeah.
They drop
Listen,
them in a
folks, you wanna know
volcano. They take all the souls and
Yeah, they drop
them
it.
in a volcano.
Everybody knows, but who cares? You can look this up. We're not going
Yeah.
to bring somebody the story of Scientology. Like, look it up. Either you know it or you don't. It's a bunch of garbage, like every other stupid religion. It's just a bunch of stories to try to stop you from evolving spiritually.
At least they'll
They
sit
want-
next to people on planes.
They really want. It's designed to give you a plateau to sit on, so that you don't develop spiritually any further than the fucking authority would like you to. And that's why religions are co-opted by authority and, skewed from their original intent and used for control throughout history. We know this stuff. Let's stop fucking bullshitting with it. Who gives a shit?
Wow,
Some
man.
stupid
Sorry for
religion.
interrupting you earlier. You were supposed to give me the I'm going to drive it home fucking signal. We have the hand signal, remember?
Yeah, but you're kind of like an interruption specialist. That's kind of like your thing.
Isn't that why you fucking invited me to do this?
Yeah, well, that was.
Hey,
I was
let's just shut up for a second.
I was
Shut
like,
up
this
for a
guy's-
second.
this
Shut
guy's-
up
this
for a
guy's-
second.
this-
Shut up
this
for a
guy's-
second.
This guy's.
Shut
I was,
shut up for a second.
I was like, this guy's pretty funny. I think he could be decent at talk radio.
Hey, am
but-
I decent?
but
What do you think? What's my performance?
Well, look, I'm developing you. I scouted
just
you
shut up
out.
for a
I'm
second and
developing.
listen to me?
I'm developing your talent. We'll see. But I think this guy could be decent at talk radio. But what he's really fucking good at is interrupting people. That's what I need on my show. It's just a guy who will just. What? Oh, go ahead.
Proceed.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go ahead.
No, but seriously, shut up. No, go ahead. Read the story. I'm sorry.
We needed to get to this the whole time. Anti-gay Christian wedding cake baker.
Pull this video up. This chick starts crying.
Okay.
This is good.
Anti-gay Christian wedding cake baker weeps on camera after getting her just desserts. What a stupid little wordplay that was.
That's the stupidest.
And you just laughed like an 1800s French aristocrat.
I took a sip of liquor and it was in my mouth and I had to laugh. All the air came out of my mouth. Simultaneously, my jaw puckered with my lips. So I was like, like trying not to spit my stuff out. But yeah, I agree. I sounded that way, sure.
Dude, First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I probably disagree with 99% of cool people on this, because I'm guessing 99% of cool people think that like this anti-gay lady sucks and they're glad to see her. Like she got a fine, right? She got a $150,000 fine.
Yeah, she has to close her bakery.
She's closing her bakery. I'm taking the stance on this that's fucked up. That's bullshit.
Is fucked up.
And you can't make the precedent that you have to agree with me or we'll fine you and put you out of business. I mean, she didn't do anything hateful to anyone. What she did was, I remember this story when it came out. I think we might have even covered it. Fuck, I don't remember if the show was on yet. I remember talking about it to my friends, but a lesbian couple came. All right, so this is who is the fucking lady? The Sweet Cakes by Melissa is the name of the bakery out in Oregon, and she had I guess a gay couple. Was it lesbians or was it the men kind? The old
It was lesbians.
queers.
Yeah, go to
Are
there's a
are
video
lesbians
of her
are lesbians
explaining.
queers? Is it?
Yeah, I think they all are.
They all queer?
This is weird because if you're so pissed that somebody said I'm not going to make a wedding cake for gay people, then you, if being pissed off, are anti-wiener and pussy. Or whatever we want to call it,
that's not
right?
true. It's not that simple. They're not being anti-heterosexual. What they're being is assholes. Because what they should have done, what they should have done is said, okay, you're not gonna make our cake. We don't like you because you don't accept us. Fuck you. We're taking our business.
Right,
We're taking our business to a different bakery. And you know what?
I agree.
If we feel so strongly about it, we will write a blog. We will write a flyer. We'll post it up around town. We'll tell everyone what you did. And fair enough. Do it. Tell
why would you do
everyone.
that? Just walk out. You know, just
No,
leave it be.
because if
Okay.
you feel compelled as a consumer, here's why. Because if we're not responsible consumers, we get shitty products. And if we don't back financially the right people, we end up with the society we have now. So, if you feel so strongly, now not saying I would do this. If I was gay and I wanted to get married and a cake and a cake maker was like, we were setting it all up and they're like, what's the bride's name? And I was like, Henry. And they were like, no, listen, seriously though.
Yeah.
If they're like, no, we can't do it because you're gay, I'd be like, all right, fuck you then. I'm gonna go. You know what I mean?
If they were asked for a dick-shaped ball bag fucking cake, I'd be like, I understand, no then. But,
something
but in
vulgar.
but in all reality, why? If I walked into a store and I was 10 feet tall and there was a 5-foot tall man and he was like, get the fuck out of here, I'd walk out and be like, short ass prick. I wouldn't go post flyers to ruin his business. I'd just be like, fucking asshole.
Well, yeah, you might not, but here's what I'm saying. If you feel so compelled to do something about it, all you can rightfully do as a consumer is inform other consumers. You don't have the right to ask the government to go step in for something that didn't physically harm you or psychologically harass you.
Who said you didn't say the government got involved? We didn't even read
Yeah, they
that.
did. Because they were. How did that work out?
Oh my god.
It was a civil liberties case.
Jesus Christ. See, that's wrong. This is way wrong.
So it was a civil liberties case, and they were awarded. The victim was awarded $150,000. Or were they just fined and they had to pay the government?
I think they just had. Hold on, I'm looking.
Yeah,
at
the government likes to do that. The government likes to say, "Oh, you killed all these people. You better give us some fucking money," you know.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. So they filed a discrimination complaint, and I guess that's something you can do. And now this is another discussion because nobody wants to live in the fucking world where everybody's mean to each other. But here's the issue: in modern society, we don't need the law that says you have to allow black people in your business. Guess what? If you don't allow black people in your business, you will be boycotted and out of business in 5 fucking weeks minimum. You're done.
Well, it's different.
You will be done. No, but listen to my fucking point.
Sure, go ahead.
You don't need the government to step in with threats of violence, which is what the government fucking is. If you don't follow my fucking rules, eventually we'll lock you up. We'll put you, whatever. We don't need that shit, dude. What would happen with this place is if they feel so compelled as consumers, they can alert everyone else in the community that may agree with them and say, here's what happened. We went for a cake here. They said no, because we were gay. We think that's fucked up. if you think that's fucked up, don't buy a cake here. And I guarantee you a good portion of that community would say, thanks for letting us know. We don't want to support them either. And that's how fucking responsible consumerism works. And you know what? For me, I don't give a shit. Does she cook badass cakes? That's my question. That's all. But I don't give a shit.
Why
I don't
are these
care.
gay people so weird? See, the thing about gay people is they're so fucking eager to run back to their flock and say, look at this injustice, because now they feel like the new revolutionaries, when really they're fucking playing right into the fucking card, the hand of these fucking elites.
Come help us, government, please.
Yeah, so they're so willing to run back and say, look what happened to me, it's bad, rather than, hey, why don't you pick up a fucking bag of icing and put the names on your motherfucking self?
Hey,
go one of y'all walk up in that flame ass cake shop like the soup Nazi. You gotta figure out a way to get it. So go in there and say, I'm having a birthday party. I need a big fucking cake that's white. And then write Henry and fucking Fred by yourself. Quit fucking making a big deal out of it.
And you know what else?
Figure it out.
How about do like black people did in this country and overcome this oppression and start your own fucking businesses and have so much success that the government had to figure out other ways to co-opt your culture and ruin you. Black people were unstoppable. They came up, black community said, fuck, all right, you won't let us in? We'll start our own goddamn diner. And they supported each other and they made it fucking work. You know, that's how shit works successfully. Martin Luther King was murdered right after Malcolm X, I'm thinking of, was murdered after he realized that the fucking racial division shit was the actual enemy. That the fucking division, that hyping up this idea, anti-gay, pro-gay.
I think you're right.
That's the fucking enemy. That's when people realize that's when they get fucking murdered.
I don't care who you have sex with, men and assholes, or what you think God is. Don't call the fucking dinosaur over to the cave ever. Leave me alone.
But here's the thing.
Don't run to the government.
Exactly. Don't alert. Yeah.
Hey, big dinosaur, we're in this cave. Over here. Look at us.
Do you know that if you live in an apartment complex and you're the one that calls the cops, everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Everyone hates you. Don't be the one that calls the man. You fucking idiot gay people.
Their existence is violence. They subject
we
on.
gotta call
Whoa,
on
who's this?
I don't know. Let's see who's calling.
I hope it's nobody I know because.
Hang on. You're on the Sunday Evening Overdose.
Hi, I called about the gay people not getting enough cake.
Well, they got their share of cream pies.
Is there like a charity that is donating cakes to gay people?
Would you like to donate some cakes, sir?
Bruce's Bakery, or
Yeah, where's the relief? Yeah, you're asking where's the relief effort? I agree.
Know. Yeah, exactly.
Where's the relief effort?
This is
a bunch of female gym teachers that started a bakery or something, or
they act like it's the only.
Wait a second.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Could be done.
Is there some stereotype about female gym teachers, or
no? If they're bakers.
Oh, there are a lot of them bake. That's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah. What do you? But in all honesty, how do you think a responsible society runs? Do you think we ask government to police each other about who we sell to, or do you think we react through responsible consumership and we say, hey, that was fucked up. This is what happened to me, and you let the community know?
Well, it would seem like in a sane society, that's the way it would work. But then there's also to be the, they made a cake for those queers, you know what I mean? It's like,
Sure.
but really, that's what the free market is all about. I agree.
But
with
you know what the fucked up part is too? People are in such a weird, combative fervor. Like, this is now a point of contention. Whereas, like, in another way,
You all right?
yeah, I'm burping. In another way, in another way, it's insane that this is even a point of contention, because here's what will happen. If there's
it's only a point of contention because you brought it up.
Yeah,
Nobody else gave a shit.
No, this is a story. We're doing news stories. We're a radio show.
I mean, it's proliferating.
We're not going to take...
but we're trying to get, we're trying to get through that and to point that out to people that, like, look at what happens. So even if you take my point, if you say, all right, do the consumer thing, have your protest, let people know, maybe there's a boycott, whatever. I don't care. Do that. It's peaceful and it makes sense. However, what will happen is a backlash from the other side of people who can't admit that they do hate gay people, but they'll do the thing of like, I support good religious families. You know, like it was like
flour in my cake.
It was like it was like the Chick-fil-A thing. Like that was.
But that's the free market. That's what decides all that shit. That's going to happen whether you drag the government through it or not.
The intellectual free market. That's
the part that bothers me is that people feel like they need Big Brother to come in and level the playing field for them because they don't have the power themselves because most people have been brainwashed in that direction.
You're right. You know what
That's the point to me. You know, other than that, I don't care. You know, you can.
I don't care either. I hate gay people just as much as I hate people who like to get their balls stomped on by high heels.
I really don't care. For me, it would be worthless to do it either way because I think the government is going to be heavy-handed and get it wrong like they usually do. And, which they did. They put this poor woman, it was probably her dream all her life to have a bakery. She gets one. The couple of queers come in and ruin it for her.
She knew what she was doing.
Just like always. You know what? How many times? How many times?
We got another caller here on the Overdose. Can you hold on a second? Yeah.
Add to the group call there.
Sure.
We're going to bring them on, too. Let's get everybody in the mix here.
Hello?
Who's this?
Yeah, I'm going to cover lots of things.
Who is this?
Did you say, yeah, hi, I'm going to cover lots of things?
I would like to if you'd let me.
Sure. Go ahead. Talk to...
No, hang on. Let's talk about... just give us 1 second here because I'd like to talk about a little thing called the American Dream, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. American Dream. That sounds good.
And how many times could you insert the ending of this story into the ending of so many promising stories of young American entrepreneurs setting out with their own vision, wanting to offer a product to their local community, and doing their damnedest to make that vision come true?
And then want to offer it to queers.
A couple of queers come through and this is what I'm saying.
Oh my God!
A couple of queers come through and ruin the whole damn thing.
And they could have gone to Bruce's Bakery or Rod's Bakery. You know what I mean? They could have gone to some obviously, Light in the Loafers bakery.
Oh yeah, you know that place.
Certainly not Dunkin' Donuts.
This is real.
You know that place.
What are you saying?
Mancock's Pastries.
Yeah, this is live.
That's a bakery they can go to.
Sound clip. Oh, we're talking about sweet cakes. The anti-gay, anti-business, government motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, give me the money, right? Oh no, it's a money grab, bro. That's terrible management. If you run a business, you sell anything to anyone who wants to buy it, bro. That's how you make the money.
Right.
That's how I make money.
We're talking about this bakery owner that didn't want to serve
No.
God.
If you
here.
bake cakes, but you're too fucking righteous to fucking sell cakes to anyone, then you don't have the right to make money anywhere. Like, for real.
This idiot.
She didn't want to serve queers because she's an American with a real dream and a real vision.
Like, my business selling cakes is so righteous that I can't sell fucking cakes to Budweiser's or Buster Liquors. Oh my God, for real. It's like, dude, if I were to make a specialty business, making hateful butt cakes, like, and I only fucking provided butt cakes to faggots, like, I'm stealing business from those motherfuckers, right? But if I were to do that, then I'd probably not turn down straight people. If they wanted to buy a hateful butt cake from me, I'd fucking totally sell it to them. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what hateful butt cake is, but it sounds super fucking gay, right? But I would totally sell it to everybody. There's nobody in the world
I
who
haven't
could
heard
buy
anything offensive about this. This is
No. You could buy one of my hateful butt kids, bro. I would totally sell it to you. And that would be.
and where do I take the first bite out of it? To me, I see lots of problems with that.
Probably right out the middle. But I would
I would guess that your marketing is going to be good, but the consumption is going to be.
Oh my God, bro! Hate would be the marketing. Hate would be the marketing. I hate you. I hate your freedom, and I hate your
Oh, you're a Muslim.
No, yeah. I'm also a Muslim. I hate Christianity. I hate myself. And I'm unstoppable, and I'm a minority, and I'm gonna make money.
Oh, you're like minorities on this.
No, that was only the first thing I meant to talk about. No, that was bullshit. Fuck the cake thing. That was like the least controversial thing you talked about. Want to know what really tripped me out? The ultra-Orthodox Jews who don't want to sit next to chicks on a fucking flight. Hey, do you know that there have been fucking 3 Jewish kids in the last year in New York City who have died from herpes because an ultra-Orthodox Jew performed a breast
never named their
that
kids
motherfucker's dick
anymore.
Wait, what? Hold on.
I said Jewish people never name their babies Adolf anymore.
Oh my God, it's wrong, right? No.
Well, I mean, it's a good name.
Hey, you know what? There's a funeral home on I think Harlem Avenue. And,
Adolf Funeral
Adolf
Home.
is in the name. And,
Crematory.
I'm just gonna take everyone there to get burned up. But ultra-Orthodox Jews not sitting next to chicks on a plane is fucked up. They suck babies.
To go to a bar and say a round of funerals for everybody?
Baby dick.
I mean, I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, I understand. Anyways, I think Patrick is probably a 1700s aristocrat. Regardless.
His
And
name's
We don't know who that is.
grandchild
Patrick
to Wolf,
is. His name's
the anti-Scientologist Baptist.
yeah.
Sorry about his
He's
diabetes.
way right. He's fucking way right. Hey, how the fuck do I make my own religion claiming the ridiculous shit that they claim and get the same fucking civil liberties and tax breaks that they get? Because I worship Sasquatch, and I want to go to the fucking the Northern California fucking wilderness and do ridiculous shit. And
Well, the NFL is a non-profit, tax-exempt non-profit.
oh yeah, that's
So if they could do it, you could do it too.
Oh yeah, no, that's a huge non-profit motherfucker.
18%.
Hey, you know what? The only reason they don't make fucking the only reason they don't have to fucking pay taxes is because they pay off Congress and shit. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be willing to do that. I'm just saying I have to make some money before I'm able to buy them off. So I mean, how do I get to the point where I'm able to buy off Congress?
Yeah.
Wait, who do I think about what?
Hang on. Can you guys hang on? Wait, hold on 1 second. I want to see what else is on for a second. I just want to find something else to listen to.
Yeah,
Oh, let's check out this. Hang on.
Et dans le même temps, Dinara engueule son clan, mais il y a déjà une personne en moins. Sa maman est partie. Mais non, mais c'est un peu comme au début du match. Elle veut expulser sa frustration de perdre des points, de se faire dominer dans l'échange. Elle n'a pas l'habitude de prendre des coups gagnants comme ça non plus. Et c'est difficile pour elle d'encaisser, de subir. Nouvelle balle de 4-2. C'est plus facile pour mettre dans le sac à main que là.
This is boring.
Dure le plus longtemps
Let's go back to
possible.
our
ça n'est
show.
pas-
I don't even know what's happening. What was it? That was pretty cool.
You're on the
Anyways,
Sunday evening overdose, sir.
Yeah, it's our show.
No, I'm way too fucked up to even understand what the fuck just happened there. It was
Well-
really fucking weird.
So, sir.